The APP Tour is back on the sunny shores of Southern California. The rising tides of competition have raised the level of play across the sport of pickleball, and another golden opportunity to prove who is the best awaits in the Golden State at the Tennis and Pickleball Club at Newport Beach as we welcome you to the world's first, the world's best, the ALL APP Newport Beach Open. We are handing out some hardware today. Gold medal matches on the menu. We've got two fantastic ones as we bring you into the booth here on Championship Court alongside Next Gen National Team head coach Chad Edwards and pro pickleball coach Dominic Catalano. I'm Dorian Kraft. Fellas, two fantastic gold medal matches are coming up today. In the women's doubles, Chad, 3 of the 4 women on court have already taken home medals on tour this year. Yeah, and a couple of new partnerships with Simone Jarding and Amanda Hendry. They had a lot of fun yesterday. And then with Rihanna Valdez and Yana Newell, we haven't seen Valdez since here last year, where she was in the final against Simone Jarding there as well. Before we get to that match, though, we have our men's singles final, and for the third time this season, Dom, we're going to get to see Grayson Goldin and Chris Haworth go head-to-head.
Well, your 1 and your 2 seed, Chris Haworth and Grayson Goldin, going at it again. Chris Haworth has beaten Grayson Goldin twice on Championship Sunday already. These two are partners in men's doubles. They're very familiar with each other. Look to be a very high-powered match.
There is the 2 seed, Grayson Goldin, the 29-year-old from Bradenton, Florida. 5 total medals on tour this year, and Dom, he has improved exponentially over the course of this season.
Without a doubt, Grayson Goldin looking good again this weekend, punching his ticket to Championship Sunday. I just love his game. He's got power, but now all of a sudden he's got a little more control. He is looking, though, for his first gold medal against his doubles partner in Chris Haworth. It's going to be a firefight today. Chris
Haworth, the number 1 seed, the number 1 player on tour. This has been his year. 6 gold medals already this season for Haworth, and he is taking home gold, Chad, at 4 straight.
Yeah, and you can see the work that he put in the off-season, albeit a very short off-season, on the court conditioning, his ability to now run down a lot more balls. He can stay in that cat and mouse a little bit longer, but it's more so the power on the passing shots that really gives the advantage to Haworth.
Haworth has won all 4 matches against Goldin this year, and we will have our men's singles gold medal match coming up next here at the ALL APP Newport Beach Open. Chris Haworth to serve first here at the ALL APP Newport Beach Open. We are underway. First point goes to Haworth.
Right away, you see the big serve of Haworth coming into play. Goldin could not get to the kitchen line because Haworth kept him back.
Now, Goldin covers court very well. It's not usual for him not to be able to track down balls. And another monster forehand rip from Haworth.
And that's what we're starting to see more. It used to be, hey, let's just get the serve in. Now in men's singles, it's all about that big serve to create the shorter return, open up that passing shot. Oh, wow.
Did he just go? He went off pace there. A little changeup, pulled the string on that one, and goes cross-court drop shot.
A 3-point run to start here for Haworth as Goldin has yet to find an answer for the big serve +1 combo. Comes to the kitchen line, sends it long.
Now, the last time we saw this matchup was Chicago, and Haworth went up 6-1, 7-1, and then Goldin then flipped the script and brought it back. I was going to say, we'll probably see a timeout here. Goldin trying to just calm things back down. This is rally scoring, so Goldin has that opportunity of, if he gets the serve back, his serve is so big, he can go on a 6, 7, 8-point run as well.
I had an opportunity to speak to Goldin right before he stepped on court, and I asked him realistically what was the game plan, because, again, he and Chris Haworth, they know each other so well, they train so well, and he said, look, I just need to play my game, but the one thing he specifically mentioned, he said, I have to clean it up. I made too many errors in Chicago, and that last point there, we've seen the errors already start to creep in.
Well, that's exactly it. He's, got to keep the ball in, but now also, if you just keep the ball in, you're going to get yourself in trouble. He's got to keep the ball in, but then he's also got to get penetrating returns that keep Haworth back by the baseline. But also I want to see him try and move Haworth around a little bit. Every ball that Haworth is hitting on the third, his feet are set. so he's not uncomfortable. He's not off balance. So I got to see Goldin right here. I would love to see him rip a ball.
Big return
right down the line.
Forehand side, open up the backhand.
Yes.
Of the 4 matches these two men have played, only one has gone to 3 games. That was the first time they met this year in Punta Gorda. And another huge forehand from Haworth.
Too much middle. Grayson's trying to come up there. He's coming up on the weaker side, left that opening there for Haworth with the forehand passing shot. Oh my gosh.
Even a dead
Ridiculous.
ball. I mean, that ball was a dead ball. It dies right here and just sits. It's on a tee, and Haworth has to create all that energy.
7-0 lead for Chris Haworth. Finally, Haworth misses. Goldin's going to get the serve back.
Goldin goes, all right, I'll take it.
Take it any way you can get it right now if you're Goldin.
1-7.
Oh, double net cord.
Couple of let cords for Goldin. Little fist pump to the crowd.
Two of them.
But again, the big serve from Goldin created the shorter return, so then he had the ability to do some things. Yeah, a little unfortunate there for both guys with the net cord, but
Good effort from Goldin.
It floated up there for him. I'd almost rather he set his feet and let it bounce.
Yeah.
I know he wants to try and get Haworth off balance.
That was reminiscent of match point back in New York where Haworth had Goldin running off the court, had to have him come back and change direction. Another ball sails long from Goldin. It's a 5-point lead for the top seed.
Well, again, I get that there, though. He's trying to push that ball all the way back to the baseline. Just misses by a couple inches. Just no rhythm here right now for Goldin.
And right there, Goldin was anticipating the passing shot from Haworth. Haworth rolls it, gets it below the net. Haworth trying to keep it deep. Wow.
Went for the big forehand, sends it long. And another timeout here from Grayson Goldin as Chris Haworth has run out to a huge lead. We'll be right back. 11-2 lead here in game number 1 in favor of the top seed. And guys, Chris Haworth has looked good all season. This may be the sharpest he's been.
Yeah, he's on right now. He hasn't missed much. He missed one ball pretty much off the let cord. And as soon as we say something, he goes into the net.
But much better return there from Goldin. Deep to the backhand side. Haworth kind of didn't get the footwork going.
Goldin has to be able to string together some points, not at a point in the game where he can afford to play side-out pickleball. Right down the line, threads the needle for the winner. Haworth's on fire.
It's 6-inch gap right there for Haworth, and he just pinpoint.
And Goldin's walking back towards our booth here, and he throws his shoulders up and just goes, what do you want me to do?
Side out, point 4.
So serve just long.
4-12.
Oh,
Oh, he
Haworth.
had it. Haworth went down. That alley was open.
Yeah, and Haworth went down to a knee to take this one right there and just buckled a little bit. You know, I think it almost threw Goldin off, like that he went down,
to have
right?
so much time and so much space.
Yeah.
13-4.
Another missed return brings up game point for Haworth.
Trying to see if there's any wind here behind our booth. Goldin has pushed a few of those returns deep, and it's almost like they look like they have the shape, but they just keep on carrying.
14-4.
Haworth finally slaps one long.
So what I want right now for Goldin, take a breath right here, relax, get another, right? Get a couple in a row here. Get something going for the second game.
The question is, how does he get one and get a few?
Big serve, nice and compact.
There it was,
Yeah.
right
There's the
there.
big serve on cue.
Now get another, and that's a little confidence boost here.
6-14.
Nose there, just pushed it a little bit wide. It was almost, Haworth was stuck in that corner there. Goldin trying to go back behind him as Haworth was attempting to move back middle. It's almost like, hey, just take that ball and go cross.
Oh, great touch from Goldin for the winner.
That same volley, but on the backhand side on the previous point.
Yes, exactly.
Goldin still trailing by 7 here in game number 1. Haworth frozen on 14. Oh, pinpoint accuracy from Haworth.
I have not seen in men's singles at this level the amount of times we have in this game that gentlemen are not coming in on a return. And it's because both of them have such big serves.
14-7.
Goldin able to get there, can't put it over, and the third time is the charm for Chris Haworth. He takes game number 1 and 15-7. We'll be back with game 2 coming up next. Chris Haworth 1 game away from capturing his 5th consecutive men's singles gold medal on tour. He took game 1 15-7. Already a better start there from Goldin, and he sets it up with the big serve.
Yeah, big serve. Haworth not able to come in. Goldin approaches and then hits the two-handed backhand. Counters it so well right there.
Oh, nice return.
Big return.
And that was a tough serve there from Goldin. Pulled Haworth out wide. Goldin just catches, Haworth catches the back of the baseline.
Again, overcooks the forehand.
Just kind of came up. I know the ball was sitting up, but he's got to get on top of that. He didn't get on top of it. He came up with the ball, and as he comes up, that ball is going to sail long.
To put it in perspective about how close these two have played their matches, that last game 1 that Haworth just won was the first time since Punta Gorda in January, as Goldin misses that forehand, that they haven't played a game that's finished within 2 points of each other.
Yeah, and typically it's those swings off of, again, what you guys were talking about, that the big serve.
3-1.
Right in the sun.
Smart decision there from Goldin, just long.
That did not miss by much.
Oh, Haworth lets out a little smile.
2-3.
Haworth with the backhand down the line.
We had the best view of that too. We're right behind Chris
Right here. Oh, we don't see the pose after. Just
he
sees
held
the
it.
open. Yeah, sees the opening. Well, I think that was wide.
Point.
Goldin asks, why does that go in?
I think he was shocked it stayed in. Haworth created so much topspin on it, it just dropped like a lead balloon.
Easy put away for Haworth, everything going his way.
But even right there, that is a difficult return from Goldin, and Haworth is kind of hitting off of the back foot and just cranks the topspin and puts himself back in control.
We talked about the forehand errors and the return errors a little bit from Goldin in game number 1. He's cut down on the errors here in game 2, but Haworth is just playing that well.
Well, you hit it, Chad. He's on his back foot there, right? The thing of it is the difference of him being on his back foot and hitting that, and when Goldin's on his back foot. When Goldin's on his back foot, after he plants and on the back foot, he's falling away. When Chris Haworth is hitting on that back foot, he's planting, and his feet are set, and he's transferring that weight. So it's just a tale of two different shots right there. And it is like Chris Haworth is just getting set up better to hit these shots that are so deep from Goldin.
It goes back to the footwork that Chad mentioned and Chris Haworth has talked about time and time again this year, the emphasis that he put on footwork at the beginning of this season when he decided to go for it as a pro full time. He knew he needed to commit. He's 30, so older than some of the younger pros out here. He needed to get his body a little bit more in shape, and it's paid massive dividends this year. Guys, how does Goldin find an answer?
Time in. 6-2.
Hit and hope.
Point.
I'm just joking. And it's a fine line. So Goldin goes too big, he pushes that ball deep. He doesn't go big enough. He gives Haworth the time to set up a little more.
Haworth hitting all the spots. How impressive was that?
Using his speed, his length, his power, everything to his advantage. There's the power. This is the speed and length, and then the touch, too. Because it's so easy to overhit that two-handed backhand right there through transition.
Uh-oh.
Misses the serve, side out.
That's on you. No, you weren't talking about his serve.
I didn't talk about his serve. It's not on me.
So Goldin gets back on serve, trailing 3-8 here in game number 2.
Oh, almost got there. Better construction there from Goldin, though. Once Haworth got that ball down below the net, he creates a sharper angle to open the court back up, puts Haworth on the run even more.
Oh, that
Sprays the forehand wide.
But you see the movement of Goldin right there. He's looking to come up to the kitchen line, but starts moving a little too soon. Body goes to the left. Ball comes in tight to the hip.
Goldin came in behind that serve, better result.
Yeah, nice job. That really wasn't a deep penetrating serve from Haworth, so Goldin takes advantage of it, comes up, and then takes control of the kitchen line nicely. But he's got to do that at least 2 or 3 more times to get back in this here.
Still within striking distance, 4-point game.
5-9. Point.
Forces the forehand error back within 3.
And here's the thing, too, is Haworth's almost content letting Goldin get to the kitchen line. His passing so well right now. On his returns, if he doesn't feel it immediately, he's just going to stay back, and he's fine with it right now.
Goldin trying to cut it once again, but that's how slim the margins are with the way that Haworth is playing today.
It is, and because Haworth is hitting the ball so hard, if your timing's off just a fraction, it's the difference of that ball being a foot wide or being right on the sideline.
He still nearly got there.
Well, there was a little hesitation there coming forward for Haworth. He was going to come forward, then he stopped, and then wasn't able to catch up to it after he hit the net cord.
7-10.
Missed return, Goldin within 2.
Big serve. Haworth sensed it off the paddle there too. He kind of he paused and watched.
8-10.
Goldin tried to give Haworth a taste of his own medicine, but just missed.
Well, Haworth comes up, puts a lot of pressure on. That was a good return, too, from Haworth. He kept it nice and low. So Goldin really had to squat through that, and as he did, he pushes it a little wide.
11-8. Point.
Return
It's close.
was close, called deep on the court. So another missed return. That's a handful for Goldin in this match, and it's gifted Haworth a 4-point lead.
Point.
Floats long again.
And that's almost a sitter of a volley there too. Take some power off of that. Put it down. Have Haworth run.
Time getting short for Grayson Goldin as he trails Chris Haworth a game and by 5 here in game number 2. Gets
Great.
another forehand error.
Great return there from Goldin. Deep and low. Again, get that ball down, keep it lower, make Haworth bend.
Haworth, one of the taller guys on tour, 6'4".
9-13.
Grabbing at his neck, shoulder. Oh, does Haworth.
Side out. Point.
A missed
14.
third from Goldin brings up match point for Haworth. It's 14-9.
14-9.
Missed return, lucky number 7 for Chris Haworth. 7 times a gold medalist in men's singles. We will talk to the top seed when we come back here at the APP Newport Beach Open.
Chris Haworth, 1 gold medal this year, so looking to get his 2nd gold medal.
Oh, falling back, but stays through the shot right there.
Beautiful serve from Chris Haworth to win our men's singles gold medal here at the APP Vlasic Classic, Delray Beach.
Forehand passing shot winner, absolutely ripped it. Let it family as Chris Haworth just ripping bullets. Haworth with another championship point.
Oh, dribble around the post.
Oh, my gosh.
One for the ages here in New York City goes the way of the top seed, Chris Haworth. Haworth ripping it back across court. And Haworth finding the alley with the backhand for the winner. That was audacious.
Audacious, baby.
Haworth has done it, captures the gold medal for men's singles here in Newport Beach.
Championship point here for Chris Haworth. It was just all business for him today, Chad.
Big serve, big returns, big forehands, just big all day. 7th gold medal for Chris Haworth. We'll throw it down to Dorian Kraft, who's courtside with Chris.
Thanks, guys. Chris, congratulations, your 7th gold medal of the season. We were remarking in the booth about just how error-free you played, but I want to hear your analysis of how your match went today.
Yeah, I think it was just one of those days for me. Every shot I was hitting seemed to be landing and dipping below the net. So fortunately for me, it was in a final, but yeah.
So casual about it. We talked earlier on in the season about how much emphasis you put into your training this year. You really wanted to make an improvement on tour this season. I think it's safe to say you have 7 gold medals. What does that tell you about where your game has grown over the course of the tour?
Yeah, last year I wasn't able to get a gold. I think I had like 5 silver medals. I played the same guy in the finals a lot, kind of like me and Grayson have played this year. So I definitely feel for him. I know he'll come back stronger next year, but yeah, I'm just lucky that I got it done.
Well, we're lucky we got to see you play. Chris, congratulations. Number 7 on tour this year.
Well, there's Ken Herman presenting Chris Haworth with his gold medal. Congratulations to him. What a run in singles for this guy.
Well, we talked about all year long the work Haworth put in off the court. We saw him to end 2023 in December. He missed like 14, 15 serves there. His weapon this year has been that big serve, and then the passing shots, and then the court coverage. I mean, he's really put together a complete package this year.
Well, congratulations to Chris. He is golden here in Newport Beach. We'll take a break. Next up, women's pro doubles on championship court at the APP Newport Beach Open.